much pedestal on the trunk that you have. Features for this one are pretty cool if you play more. You crank this up, you go, what? Motion controls. Next one, immediately you over this way. And if you freeze it immediately, you're able to get this one. I need to get the one on the trunk. That starts the trunk over. I need it. So I'm gonna do that. It's perfectly cardinal. Fine. Timing just right.
Get a royal weapon slip.
And get the timing just right. You're right above the trunk. Shoot this. Almost.
Wow!
Corner of the bomb, facing the exact front.
Sa!
No, just set it with it. Okay, so we switch this, back to this, and it's time for the Divine Beast.
Wow!
Oh, great. I think that'll work. And then kill it.
Woohoo!
That's you're totally exactly right. Oh, it's over here. That's Divine Beast probably, I think it's everyone's least favorite, just because that's no. Alright, so we're now in a metal bow or else it will burn. The thing is though, you don't need to equip fire. I do need to actually bomb arrows, if that would help. We will catch on fire, which really doesn't matter because again, I have like 1,000 berries, probably like 970 now, but I have way more. Yeah, no risk. I think the lowest I've been at is like 700 left. So it's really not an issue. I will not be running out of juice. This next part is pretty critical. If I do it fast, I can save a lot of my personal best. My personal best is about 5 minutes. Next section, because we need to go save your Novo. And if you're fast enough, you can get to your Novo. Oh, that's good. And where are you going, like? Oh, no, probably not staying but no, not staying. If you're fast enough, you can get to your Novo, or if the things spawn in front of you. I am not, clearly. Stuff is there. So I'm going to not do the quest and do the other strategies. What I'm going to do is land on this. So, and then oh my gosh. So that's a DSC, a type of that is a lot more difficult than the previous one we've seen. Like the start of the run. I got framework. After like it would feel like certain things. I got it to survive. Incredible. I remember the first time I had a I remember I would say that preschool kind of a little break time. We're sitting on the table. I have the apple. We got it. I tried it. Sip. Like I almost spat it out. It was that bad. There was no gotta finish the box. And I remember I forced myself to get that juice box. It's not disgusting. I like apple. Apple. Not good. So I finished this dang apple. I just feel ill for the rest of the day because I had something not want. I remember I getting up late in bed. My stomach just hurts so bad. I just couldn't make it bed. And I remember thinking to myself, and damn, I did that stupid, disgusting apple. So, since then, I did not have any apple juice at all. Or as a 4-year-old, okay, I'm paraphrasing. Not exactly what. But I remember thinking, it's the I cannot have it again. And I never had it again. Until about 2 weeks ago, when I was ordering food, and had a choice for a drink. For 23 years, that happened. I tried it again. I had it. Exact same. Disgust. Same stuff. I'm never gonna do that with this again. I gave it a second. That's all it's. I remember in grade 8, I had science teacher. She was really into like types of like tests or whatever. So we have to take this test of our general thing science. We have to learn hear things. It's back home. And I remember going through the test and I was like, yeah. It was stuff like, hey, do you have to step go up them? Hey, do you like make music? Stuff like that. I think I had it. And by the end, I had checked off 99 out of the 100 question. Because I genuinely, they just applied all to me. All the time. And I remember handing it in, and she looked at it, and she just skipped through. Hey, take this seriously. She gave it back to me. Like a blank one. I just did it again. Handed it in, I had 98 questions checked off. Like, what? I guess I could. That's all. But after that, she was like, fine, whatever. Great, let's try to find how best. We're trying to help you. I was in like like teach yourself. Here's a book, teach yourself, like, and then they like check your work every like hour or so. Yeah, for the first like 3 grades. It's also fun. So you just like you can get the information. So you just like skim through the book, get all the questions from the worksheet, put your thumbs into the issue 5 minutes, and then you grab them. That was my tool. I mean, do you remember when you were around? I mean, I don't know stuff about interested in it. But, like, if I'm not interested in it, I'm just not the most efficient method of getting the information. Like, if they talk faster, I would have been fine. But the teachers give you something more challenging. Some teachers would. Like, I remember that specific teacher that I'm talking about. At the end of the semester, they ended up having this, like, they're like, hey, get this fun quiz where if you answer all the questions correctly, you get to water balloon the teacher. They made a quiz for everyone, and then they made a quiz for me. Got different. You went, yeah, I got a I did not score. Good teachers, I had some bad teachers. There was one teacher I had. After the grade 1, absolutely. The only person in the entire grade get an A in that class because the teacher was so awful. This old German. I remember the first day of class. One of the students politely talked back to them. Like, hey, could you sit down? And the kid was like, no. He was like, get out. And the kid was never in the class again. Literally, he kicked him out of the class. The homework for that class was absolutely. I'm pretty good at math. Like, I am someone very at math. He give you homework. Do these questions in the test book. It was just the whole questions in the chapter. I would start on the questions at like 8:30 when I get home. I would take a short break for supper at 6 to 6:30. I would work until 11 p.m. I set an alarm for 4 a.m. Finish it in the morning before I had to take the bus for school. For only grade 9 math. I remember that the 2 days that happened, that I finished the homework, I was the only person to do it. And he was like, okay, you can have a one extension. I was like, why did you say it? Bro, I had some good teachers. The math teacher I had in grade 11 and 12 was great. He hated me, but he left. Okay, let's talk about my teachers. My teacher in grades 11 and 12. The hardest math course that I taught recalculus. Difficult, very small. They had trades math, like they had recalculus. I couldn't take out. Not an option. We do this members, type shot, that's that trick or jump there. I was in pre-calculus when you walked in at the start of the day. Written on the like what you have. As everyone was sitting down, I would get through that section of the book. I would get it downloaded, and I would for a rep. So for the start of the class, I grabbed it up program. It was like a little program to make programs. So what I did at the start of every session, I would skim through what we needed. I would program, and I would add a program I made that would ask what kind of problem it was. Select the problem, right? And it would solve it. So I do that for like the start of the class. Something that I didn't need, but like make a little more. Really fun. And if it wasn't something I did for, I would instead just Game Boy Advance SP, play Pokemon. At first, he was frustrated with me, and for days would be like, hey, eventually, he stopped saying it that way. Eventually, he would be like, make sure that he's paying attention. I'm just gonna ask the question that make sure that gets that gives you here. So I shoot this guy. Nice. 1, 2, and there we go. He's that good. He got to the point where he can just tell me sometimes and he can ask a question and I answer it. That was fun. So there was one day where I was looking at my Game Boy Advance and everyone sat down and I skimmed through the lesson. There was something on the board and it was the first line that he was going to write to try to teach me. Hearing it, not right. I looked up. And the first line that he had written was wrong. Like, he wrote it, maybe that would use the class. If that's all. So I pointed it out. He goes, oh, yeah, you're right. I go back to like, oh, wrote the next line. And the next line, again, had a mistake that was pretty critically important to understanding what hearing. And so I pointed out, hey.
Now I'm having deja vu.
We fixed that.
I know I've already watched this video, but did I watch it while I was playing Breath of the Wild?
I pointed it out because it's really relevant. People genuinely. And this happened the time he wrote a line of correctness, and you write a line of correctness. And I was not trying to be a bad, but literally they were critical mistakes that people genuinely would. He was just having a bad day. So after like the fourth time, fifth time or so, that Tanner, why don't you teach the class today? You stand up here and teach the class.
I have the seed.
And I taught the class that day. He retook my Pokemon, my Game Boy Advance SP, and he played on it the whole day. The whole class. Like, I just went through the lesson, he had notes written down, so I just read it out. I did my best of explaining it. So they, no, it didn't. No, because for some added context, he was like a family friend, so we did have a bit of a rapport like outside of school. So we were kind of, we had that joke at each other. Even a walking, if it was at like Mobile or something, talking like fall out. Issues. You were the kid who said, was there homework due today? Oh, no, absolutely. No, I have enough social awareness, chat, that I would never say, like, hey, is there homework due today? Even on the days where I spent all night, I wasn't going to be that guy. Because I knew everyone. I was smart. I wasn't smart. I just, very good. I get it doesn't mean. Yeah, we all have generate feelings. Going in the left foot, by the way. I think I hit. Yes. Okay. Okay, good. Once in the game, auto scroll that you just have to spin it, wait for a Korok, thinks in-game will this Korok to walk. He will need to wait 6 minutes, where you just have to take a deep sleep. So we have a lot of time, but we've got stuff, so let's move on to quests. The first riddle, it's already there. Second riddle, Korok isn't lagging, the Korok just walks. Okay, let's make it you don't have all of the parts yet, but it's just nice to have more spots. Yeah, so I will be doing that. I'm playing as much as I can. It takes a couple of minutes, but we're getting all the hearts right now. Get the master sword. Yeah, you can't cheat the master sword. Get the master sword now. It only took 7 hours. Jeez. Alright, so we're done for our forest.
I got you regenerated everything.
These darkly scared next. Into the castle. Now go in class. I remember though, actually, I almost had before that someone was they were talking that it was like started with an I. I can't remember. Ingrid, Irene. Okay, we'll go with Isabella. Wasn't it? But her preschool. I had this crush on. Obviously, you know that. Someone in our class, I walked in on a creepy talk.
The hell, why are they so slow?
Oh my god. He did. I had a crush on him. We're all like, take that. That's confidence. I just kind of stood there and I was like, well, I gotta go. And I left. Bro, if I had a crush on her, I was scared. I did it at the time. Okay. They were just shocked. In a literal opposite.
Huh? Ah!
Thank you. Fuck, no, don't go! You were supposed to take me far. Leave. This is a memory location, isn't it? Ah, the mask's kinda ruining things. Should try to look out for nuts. I did not know that screen existed.
Ah! Oh. Ah. Eh?
Oh my god, lady. I'd love more guardian shields. If I come across a red Hinox, it could be worth trying to kill. If the devil? Although I was hearing him. Fuck. I thought I had a fairy. It was doing so well too.
So let's get the odd one out of here. Supreme King Dragon Starving Venom from 1 to 3. I have a very hard time evaluating if this matters because I have never seen someone use this card for good. I've only seen people use this card for like FTKs and copying stupid effects to FTK each other at the same time. I haven't seen anyone do that in a long time. So uh, maybe it just doesn't matter. Hopefully it doesn't matter. Probably it doesn't matter. So it's kind of whatever. But yeah, I think this is the least relevant hit out of these. The second least, or the middle one is Christia, which I wholeheartedly agree with this. At the same time, I have a question. What exactly caused this? What was the deck that was doing this right now? It was Gem Knights, right? Gem Knights probably had a way to search this, right? Yeah. Have you not seen Gem Knights using it? Here's the thing. I was very focused on the TCG in recent weeks because of YCS Bologna. So literally, the only Master Duel I played is the one that I streamed. So if you've been watching the streams in the last couple of weeks, that's exactly the experience that I've been having. And I don't think I faced a Gem Knight with Christia, which is why I was a little confused by this. But like, I'm not unhappy about it at all. It definitely deserves to get banned. I mean, look, this is just another entry in a list of cards that just don't need to be legal for anyone to enjoy Yu-Gi-Oh. So even if only one person in the world was doing this, it doesn't matter because no one enjoyed going up against it. So I'm happy that they hit this one. Once again, just another example of a card that should probably have been banned a long time ago, and honestly, they should start doing this stuff more preemptive. Yeah. The current TCG is the perfect example of this, where they did ban Hachi, and in order for people not to just search the barrier statue, instead they preemptively banned the rock barrier statue, and then they also preemptively banned the pyro fire barrier statue because Banshee could search it. And then people are still searching the water barrier statue, so we need to get more preemptive hits. And so, I mean, Christia should have probably been hit a long time ago. But yeah. And this is the big one, and this is the one I mainly want to talk about right now, which is Malice Q Red Ransom has been banned. And I want to lead off by saying that this is more than I was hoping for. But I am very pleasantly surprised by that. I'm not sure if the deck is actually dead. I'll say it. I think Malice is so powerful that there is a chance that this deck will survive this. it's not as good anymore. But and this is something that I've been saying forever when it comes to Malice. Basically, every time we've talked about any sort of ban list over here, I've always said it's impossible to get Malice properly without eventually banning a card. It just doesn't work. Because for all of the main deck pieces, if you keep limiting them, there is replacements. There are so many replacements for Cyber Slop in the main deck to make up for the consistency losses that limiting more and more of their starters would have never been enough. You know, they don't even play, friggin', what's it called? Sign It Mighty. Even though that's basically a Rhoda for the deck. A Rhoda with a discard, but like they still, for the most part, didn't play it. Some of them do now, but like even then, usually not 3 copies, right? And then there's other ways, you know, people like for powerful 1-card combos, we've seen people play cards like Small World in the past that they could in Malice if they want to access Dormouse super badly. So, and then there's others like because Cyber's Wicked exists, you can just do any Cyber Slop combo like Mathematic Circular, Summon Wicked, Search whatever, and then there you go, right? I meet you. There's the method ways to get to the Malice combo, right? So limiting main deck stuff just does not cut it. What you have to do is eventually ban Cyber Slop extra deck stuff. There is simply no way around it. I'm sorry, Malice Duelists, but that is the truth, and I think you can understand where I'm coming from here. Like, there's simply no way to really hurt this deck in an impactful way without banning extra deck cards. And it has to be a ban, because guess what? All of the extra deck cards are one-ups. They're all one-ups. There's no way around it. Like, there's no other realistic hit for this deck than to ban an extra deck monster. This is why I like, that's why I liked it so much when the TCG got rid of Splash Mage and Link Decoder and stuff like that. Those are all bans that I'm going to be celebrating for years to come because of how good they were. And now Master Duel is getting Malice Red Ransom as a ban, which isn't White Binder, which is what I would have done. But I guess I'll give you that. Malice Red Ransom is the one that you should ban if you kind of want the deck to maybe have a chance to survive. Which is something I don't care about. I would have hit the binder immediately. I don't care. I would have hit binder before they released it. But because White Binder survives here, I guess is the good news for the Malice Duelists. Because White Binder survives, there is a chance that Malice also survives as a deck. They still have some of the tools that they don't have anymore in the TCG. Like there's still Link Decoder Splash Mage, so you can still do Link climbing, and you still have White. And honestly, if the deck combos, and this is something that I believe 100% to be true, if this deck resolves the full combo even after the Red Ransom ban, I still believe it's going to win basically every time. Because if you set up the Malice trap cards, the Cryptor, the White Binder to get the traps in rotation and to get the graveyard banishes, and then you end up with the Allied Code Talker on the board at the end, I still think that is going to be enough to win all of your games when you go first. The end board, for the most part, yes, is still the same. I think where this matters, I guess, is when you have to play through hand traps, I suppose, right? Like if you get interrupted on certain things, maybe now it's not going to be as easy anymore. Also, most importantly, Malice Red Ransom was a very easy way to search an extender. So you would search the field spell to your hand, and then you have the field spell in your hand, so even if you get Nibiru later or whatever, well, don't care. Activate field spell and keep cooking, right? This is something that you don't have available to you anymore. Which is good. Because all the things I'm saying basically lead to, I don't think the deck is completely dead, but it is going to be significantly weaker into interaction, hopefully. Going to be weaker into Fuwalos, because you can't just go like Red Ransom, search Malice in the Mirror, and so on and so forth. Like, we'll see how it goes. I'm not. I kind of know what I'm talking about because I played against Malice so much, but I haven't really tried to make Malice work in quite some time, so I don't know like how bad it is if you just can't go through Red Ransom in some of your lines, but I can still imagine it being quite scary to go up against because it still has Wi-Fi. But like, yeah. It's an interesting list overall. It's kind of small, which is, yeah, you know, like, I mean, besides the obvious, oh, they left Maxi alive, which you could technically say every single time they drop a Master Rule ban list. I think Mitsurugi / Mitsurugi Raziel / Mitsurugi Fiendsmith should have been addressed maybe a little bit more. But I guess because Malice was my biggest problem with the format, I'm fine with it. So yeah, it's not perfect, but honestly, for a list that only versus 3 cards, it's a pretty good one.
Auto placement is what enables random enemy spawning, right? If I turn it off, I'm probably gonna have less crashes, but I'm basically turning off all of Dark Army Resurrection. Where were the 3 nuts I found before I fucking crashed because of this stupid Guardian? There were 3 of them. Good enough. I thought. Jumped. God, you're alive. What, really? Fuck that tower for now, I guess. Random boxes and barrels are still spawning.
final hope. The fate of Hyrule.
It's barely visible. Yeah, so auto placement doesn't do anything about all these barrels and boxes. Just the enemies. Now what if I put it on manual?
Wow! Sa sa! Oh! Oh! Woohoo! Yay!
A talus immediately spawns the moment I turn autoplays back. Hopefully I'll find a key on my way to trying to get to the next Great Fairy. She wants 1,000 rupees. A lot. I played pro mode and I played this game for so long. I don't really care about towers. Try saying that to a Yu-Gi-Oh player. Oh my god. What weapons does Beetle sell here? I'm gonna get rid of these so Beetle will stop bothering me about it.
Yo, I'm doing Genshin right now.
Wow!
Nice.
Sa!
By doing Genshin, I mean I'm just gonna do the fucking hex and circle unlocks and then logging off.
Same, honestly, though.
Can you tell me what cleanup is when you're doing it?
Sure. Why are
So,
you assuming it's Klee I'm gonna be buffing?
because he's the character that you first got. Why wouldn't you? Let's say that.
Wasn't it Chi-Chi?
No, we're talking about limited character, duh. By
I
the
know.
way,
Hmm.
I'll tell you right now, Venti is so back. For real, for real.
I was looking forward to Venti the most, yeah.
Also, Mona. Mona is a better vaporize buffer now. Wow.
Hooray.
Yes. Also, sucrose, Resty. Sucrose increases your fucking normal attack and everything, and you're plunged by a weird number.
Interesting.
So, okay, I'll tell you this right now. This is what sucrose does, right?
Hmm.
So, when sucrose makes a small wind spirit, which I assume this wind spirit is her skill, right? It increases every type of attack by 5.71428% for 15 seconds.
That's a lot of
I
decimals.
don't I don't know why there's such a big decimal number. But it probably has something to do with fucking sucrose and their stupid ass fucking experiments and lore or something. I don't know. And also, when sucrose bursts, she increases all damage by 7.14285% for 20 seconds. So you can combine those two, so you can have like 12% buff on everything with her.
Cool.
And as for Mona, right? Basically, what Mona does is you need to normal attack or charge attack when you have her ult. Like after you use her ult, and doing normal attacks or charge attacks will put stack on her, like up to 3 stacks, I think. And then whenever you do vaporize, it consumes one of the stacks and it increases the vaporize damage. And also, it extends the duration of her debuff. You know the debuff? Like the fucking damage
From her
increase thingy?
burst. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
It increases that, which is great.
About time that got longer. 2.5 seconds isn't long enough for any kind of buff of any kind of
What do you
power
mean? What do
nowadays.
you mean 2.5 seconds? Her omen duration is 5 seconds.
Really, it didn't feel like that.
And then basically you can extend it by another 8 seconds. So you can have it for like 13 seconds now.
Cool.
Wait, am I counting? Yeah, it is. That's pretty nice, I'd say.
Agreeable.
And also, Resty, you want to know something cool?
But
I finally have official C6 because there's a free 4-star.
nice.
That's crazy, right? Also, you want to know another cool thing? You want to know what the card I got from the Arcana card I got?
Oh, the
From Imaginary?
Imaginarium. Right, it reset.
Yeah. We got the dead card.
Cool. Death doesn't mean literal death, though, boringly enough.
I know. But I like the card because it looks nice. I'm doing Razor's story right now. By story, I mean the update. The buff. What did they do to Razor?
I don't know. Maybe he's really good at dealing Electro now because physical's fucking dead.
All I heard was that Razor becomes like meta because of the buff. Remember all the times that people ignored Razor? Yeah, he's gonna be back. Everyone in Mondstadt is so back.
My level 80 razor's finally gonna be useful, yay?
Level him to 90, and then you're gonna be like, holy shit, he's so strong. You should make videos and tell people how to use it. And make guides and become a content creator for stupid shit. Like stupid people that don't know how to read.
That's me.
I know. Become one of the enlightened ones. Become one that reads. So that other people can, you can teach other people how to read.
Okay, wow, this crashing frequency is crazy.
What's crashing? Genshin?
You know what?
What did
Yeah,
Razor?
let's fucking do Genshin first.
What's the Razor update?
Although, don't I have to fucking update first?
That should be good.
I hope the mods didn't break. Although I suppose I can check Game Banana for any news regarding stuff like that. Those usually get updated
Pressing
pretty much
during
right
side.
away.
So am I seeing this? There's actual wolves in Moldendom.
Hilarious.
There's wolves. There's wolves now, Rusty.
Durin Glider.
What do you mean during glider?
Yahoda belly button. Well, good to
Right.
know. Good to know the mods are working just fine, I suppose.
What are you talking about during glider?
It's a Durin Glider.
Like
What else should I
during
say?
wind? Oh, okay. Okay. While the wolf within the summon bird raises elemental burst lightning fast. Okay. Interesting. So Rusty, when Razor's burst is active and he picks up fucking energy thingies on the ground, it fucking triggers lightning to strike down.
I see.
Basically, it gives him burst uptime. No. May base doon. I just been chilling. Okay. By the way, you wouldn't believe it, Rusty, but having two Bison skills is so nice.
Sure.
Really cool.
I fucking don't have
You know,
Baiju. So how the fuck
I
am I
know.
supposed to?
I'm explaining to you that I buy you from the fucking constellation. Don't you remember?
I know.
That having two Bison skills is so nice because more energy. Thirsty. Yeah, that's it. Enjoy. God, that's so cool. Anyways, did you not understand what I said when I fucking told you that Skullgirls was discounted?
It means it's minus 55 pesos of the original thought
No,
price.
the price is 55.
Oh, you gotta work on your phrasing better, man.
You
ISTG.
gotta work on your You need to work on your understanding better, ST. That's the issue. Your understanding is shite.
No, I understood perfectly.
ST, what do you think when it says discounted price?
It means that price has been subtracted by that amount. That is usually what it means when I see it on advertisements.
Oh, you dumbass.
Then in that case, every advertiser is fucking wrong with their grammar.
ST, when someone tells you the discounted price is this, they tell you, hey, this is the discounted price. And then they show you a number. That's the fucking price of it.
Sure.
You'd understand the difference?
Perfectly.
When I say the price is discounted by 100, then that's 100% off of the price. You get it?
It's
You need to
supposed to be
understand that there's a
to, not by. By means it's a mathematical equation. To means it's a straight up change. You don't say uh, uh
mathematical
10,
equation to use.
10 by fucking 10 by 2 to become 8. You say 10 to 2 to become 2 or 3. I don't
And
know. 6, 7. Fuck. Numbers.
go,
Hard.
well, you're just being stupid.
Fuck me.
Like Resty, let's say there's a 200 peso fucking game, right? The discounted price turned into 55.
I mean, this all could have
When
been
I
avoided
say,
if you just said it's now just 55 and you left out the word discount there.
but no, because the game is not discounted anymore. That's why I told you that it was discounted, but now it's not.
I know. I can understand the was. I played enough Yu-Gi-Oh! Rules lawyers game to understand the importance of specific phrasing. That is why I am upset that your specific phrasing is fucking shit.
Ooh. And I was
Fuck,
literally saying
fuck you too.
that
Fuck me,
discounted
god.
price is 55. Where in your right mind would you think, oh, the discount is 55 pesos only? When I told you that it was the price that discounted, not the fucking discount amount. You're being stupid. Mama. So when are you gonna do Hollow Knight again, Rusty?
I
I
don't
wanna feel some
know.
pain.
When I get bored playing Zelda,
Why are you
and
playing Zelda again?
and maybe when school's over, there's only about a few weeks left.
Oh yeah. Did you see the new shit Nintendo's doing?
What new shit?
Some more stupid shit. As per usual, Nintendo thinks.
I mean, yeah.
Man, I'm glad they lost the lawsuit.
If I had to keep track of if I had to keep track of shit like that, I'd be more depressed than I currently am. So no, I don't keep up with shit like that.
Why does Nintendo keep
News are
doing stupid
rarely
shit?
interested in bringing us truth anymore. Never was, I suppose. Not is.
What happened to old Nintendo, Resty? What happened to the old them where they make actual good games?
I mean, that's that's debatable. When did this so-called era start and end, or rather end, not start, of good games? Mario Kart World is a fantastic game. Fucking what? Kirby Air Riders is the latest game I heard about. Is another
Oh,
great one. It's a
tell me
racing
about
game.
Mario Kart.
Donkey Kong Bonanza is great. Although I haven't played any of them, they do have critical acclaim.
Tell me about Mario Kart 8, Resty. It's literally just the same game repackaged and sold for more.
Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, which is again still a great game, repackaged and brought with lots of new content. The problem isn't the game quality, the problem is the pricing. That's the only thing that is a valid thing to complain about. A lot of them do not deserve the price tag that they have been given. That
And tell me what the
just
price
because something's overpriced doesn't mean it's bad. Like caviar is
is
overpriced
then.
as fuck, and no one agrees it's good. So like, price doesn't have anything to do with how good or bad something is.
Yes, it is. It matters a lot, Resty. Stop being stupid.
I'm just saying Celeste would be a good game whether or not it costed 1,000 pesos or 5,000. It's just that
Resty,
now it's
here's what you don't
5,000
understand.
instead of 1,000.
Here's what you don't understand, Resty. Nintendo is getting away with shitty ass games with fucking absurd prices because fucking bootlickers keep buying their stupid products without a care in what quality it has.
That's not
And that's
Nintendo.
not.
That's technically not Nintendo's fault. It's our fault for
It
not
is
taking a better
Nintendo's fault.
stand.
It's Nintendo's fault only for the sole reason that they're getting away with it because they have fucking big ass brand. They have a fucking big ass IP, and people just keep sucking their cock.
And I'm not saying Nintendo should be able to get away with it. I'm just saying there's literally nothing we can do. So, matter of fact, the best thing we can do is nothing. But unfortunately, people refuse to do that, so what are you gonna do?
I know,
There's no
man.
point,
Like,
there's
what
no
the fuck are
point
wrong?
bothering about it, so don't fucking think about it. You're wasting your time and energy being mad.
Why the fuck are people buying games from Nintendo when they don't even fucking bother with actual good service for their customers? Like,
Whales
did
will
you see
get
the fucking
poached, and there's nothing you can do about it unless you pursue it in college. So
did you
stop
see the fucking
giving
thing
a
where they
fuck.
increased the Nintendo Switch price? Like the older one got a price increase as well.
Nice.
That's so stupid.
As for me, I'm happy pirating games, Nintendo games.
Like, I think, did you fucking buy the old Switch?
I have Pokemon Legends ZA. I'm just
Why?
I haven't felt
You
like
pirated
playing
it?
it yet. I'll play it
Basically,
eventually,
you want to see how bad it is.
I guess. It's just every Yu-Gi-Oh content creator right now is playing it. Because that's
I see.
literally how bad Yu-Gi-Oh is right now.
You know, okay. In the original Pokemons, like Red, Blue, okay, Emerald, all those old Pokemons, you can go into houses and just rummage through people's houses and talk to
hell,
them.
hell yeah.
You want to know how many buildings in ZA is actually enterable, even though it's a city?
I don't know.
You can only enter into two buildings. One is the museum, and the other is a fucking like big ass room lobby for a hotel, and that's about it.
Incredible.
Okay, here's the thing: the lobby room for the hotel, they reused that and reskinned it for like three different hotels. It's the same room with just different fucking coating.
Incredible.
So in even though you can enter like four buildings, you can only enter two because there's only two fucking room varieties. You want to know the fucking sad part? There's fucking cafes, right? There's cafes. You can get coffee or whatever food, right? And you can't enter it. You can just you can just sit outside of the
Nice.
cafe. How is a 2025 game less polished? It has less fucking interactability in inside buildings compared to like a Game Boy game. You know,
Uh, I would like to point out once again, I mean, not to say this invalidates it, but again, people need to stop blaming Nintendo for bad Pokemon games because it's Game Freak who makes the games, not Nintendo. They're just the publishers.
Nintendo is a hold of games interesting.
Yes, but the people who
And
the main team is still Game Freak.
Interesting. Game Freak is still under Nintendo, and guess what? Being under something, they are still responsible.
Sure.
It's like that's like you. You have a boss, right? And then your boss tells you, "Hey, go do this," and then you comply doing it, even though it's a bad thing. Like, do you not just think, "Oh, maybe I should not do this. This is bad."
That's a terrible analogy though because Nintendo doesn't have a say in what Game Freak wants to do with their games. Just that they publish them. That is their relationship.
They definitely do, Resty, but they don't care because they know that fucking Game Freak will make money, and that's why they publish it still. Do you get it?
Sure.
Because fucking dumbasses that fight over Pokemon cards in like Walmart are
You
just
seem
buying up this.
you seem to be under the impression that people have way more control over things than they do. When something is big enough,
Yeah,
it becomes nothing more than a
no.
slave to systems. That is why ID cards and that is why personal IDs exist because the government literally cannot and does not know everyone who lives in their country. The system can, but the sole president or whoever's in charge can't control something like that. Otherwise, everyone who commits a crime would be in jail immediately. There would be no such need for fucking the law system. There would be no cause for a court.
People that do crime should be in jail, but they're not. Guess why? Because the fucking police do nothing.
Yes, and again, that
Because
is
so
a
often.
that is a circumstance of the limitations of the system.
And what we're saying is system bad.
Doesn't necessarily mean police are corrupt. It might be true, but
Propaganda.
it is also because the system itself is just corrupt. That police are able to blame the game, not the players. That's how it be. And Nintendo sure knows how to play the game ever since the people in charge changed.
What do you mean they know how to play the game? They fucking don't. They fucking failed the lawsuit on Pal World. Do you think they know what they're doing? They don't.
they've been able to get away with pricing their games above 60, and it's only a matter of time before everyone else follows suit because Nintendo has fucking pioneered it. And they will
People are
indeed,
not
they and
following
every
that.
other AAA game developer will be the winner. The losing a
Rusty,
lawsuit is a minor setback. We're
Rusty.
making a big deal
People,
out of it, but they're
no
winning
matter
in
how many
every
times
other
Nintendo says it,
front.
Rusty, Nintendo is losing money. They are not to be followed. Same as fucking Todd. Same as Ubisoft. Same as fucking whatever AAA shit is to being stupid.
I'm not
No
saying
matter
they
how many
should,
times
but
they say successful, they're not. They keep saying, "Oh, fucking ZA sold well." No, it didn't. You can keep lying, Rusty, but the truth is still there. Do you get
uh,
it? And the
sure.
truth is, fucking Nintendo is fucking sucking dick. People can keep denying it. It's just not it's not true, Rusty. You know.
I'm not denying it.
I'm not saying that you are. I'm saying that the people are. The retards are.
You're saying everyone's being delusional.
Exactly.
That's something delusional people say.
No, it's not. Know what delusional people say, Rusty? Don't act. Like
Like
if
if
you
you
agree.
agree.
Exactly.
It's not delusional behavior, that's fucking autistic behavior. Different things.
I mean, delusional, autistic, close enough.
They're not even remotely synonyms.
I know. Okay, tell me, Rusty. Is Fischl delusional or autistic?
What?
Is Fischl delusional or autistic?
I mean, she's perfectly aware that she's just role playing, so I'd say she's very much just in the spectrum.
She's definitely autistic and delusional at the same time. It's not limited to one, Rusty. You can have both.
Yeah, I'm saying I don't think it's both.
And I'm saying it's both.
Sure.
This-
I mean, she's so
Where
willing
the
to
fuck?
play to stick to her character that even when she fucking dies, she stays in character. She dies in character. That's hilarious.
Yes, she's definitely autistic and delusional. Like that's her whole shtick, right? She's delusional.
No, that's all Sinasnaya.
No, she's delusional, Rusty. Come on.
Sure.
Back to the topic at hand. Nintendo fans need to fucking wake up and like for real. The only time they'll bring quality back is if people stop being stupid.
Uh, that's impossible.
That was the good old quality of the games back then, Rusty. Like games that were made with proper care and actual love and passion.
Yoshi's Woolly World. Mario Party 9.
Like,
Wii
tell me, Rusty,
Music.
what have they done with Mario Party for it to warrant like that many titles with just a number at the end changed? What's the new thing in Mario Kart 8, Rusty?
Anti-gravity,
Can you?
stages, part customization parts, fucking,
Rusty, anti-gravity has always been there. Remember
uh,
fucking Rainbow Road?
the fuck was that again? They had a fucking collab with Ford or something. That was fucking great, wacky.
Who the fuck cares about the car collab in Mario Kart?
I'm just saying, I think that's pretty fucking stupid.
It is stupid, and I'm saying, what does the fucking like? I swear they can just update the old game and then keep fucking updating it instead of making a new game.
Their philosophy on games. Who, although Sakurai is the only one who stated this, and he doesn't work for Nintendo, never has. So their philosophy, and this isn't a Nintendo exclusive philosophy. This is a philosophy for pretty much everyone in Japan. Projects have to end, people have to move on. And I agree with that. There's no point updating a game forever and ever. Because every project can be and will be endless, so there's no point. You should decide that there should be a moment when the dish is cooked and move on. That's a healthy philosophy to take when it comes to
The modern
art and
community doesn't
business.
seem to think so.
If you
But
want
think
to make
about
a
it, Rest.
sequel, then yeah, that's fine. Like the fucking Tears of the
No,
Kingdom, I guess.
listen, think about it. What have they added in Mario Kart 8 that warrants it to be a fully overpriced game?
They've added enough content that I can consider it a game, a different enough game. I take price out of consideration when it comes to debates regarding games and stuff. Like I said,
But you
Celeste could
should,
cost whatever. That might have to do with the fact that I just pirate games most of the time anyways.
yeah, and
So price is
you
never a
should take
factor.
out, but you should never take out the price out of a game because that quantitates how much fucking content needs to be there for it to be worth the price, Rest.
If you don't support the pricing, you should pirate. Nobody's stopping you. That's all I'm saying. Everyone should pirate more. There's an entire
I know,
video document about it on YouTube I
I
watched
know,
once.
I'm saying. What I'm saying, why are people still buying it? Why aren't they? You know, that's exactly what you said. Why aren't they pirating it more?
This is nothing more than speculation, but I'm pretty sure informed decision making when it comes to purchasing Nintendo games doesn't really happen all that often. These are often American dads and or moms who just want their children to shut up, so they buy anything. They see the brand and they know the associations with them, and they choose to buy those because those are the ones that are on the shelf. That is the primary market Nintendo is going for. Always has been, and
Except
unfortunately,
they're no.
uh,
The actual fucking market for Nintendo is like fucking middle-aged
middle
people
to upper
that have
class
no life.
peoples.
Did you see the fucking fights that break out in Walmart just for Pokemon cards?
I mean, that is just card scalper fucking bullshittery. That happens in every card game. That's not exclusive to Nintendo, so it can't really be used. It can be, but it more pertains to the card market as a whole and how people are essentially turning cardboards into a secondary form of fiat money.
By the way, Resty, official official buff is basically an overload buff and the lunar elemental buff.
Cool.
So she can be in an overload team with Shabruse now, and she can be with a lunar with your fucking Inapa because she increases your EM. That's pretty crazy.
Crazy.
I was crazy once.
They locked me in a room.
Bro, it's raining. I can't hear well. Can you speak louder?
Uh, sure, if you want me to munch louder on the cookies I'm eating. Because I'm literally not saying
I
anything
want
right
to.
now.
I want you to. By
Uh,
the way, are you
I
pulling
think
for Duran or are you saving?
what?
Are
I'm
you
pulling.
pulling for Duran or are you saving? He's a mel amplifier, and he
I'm
shreds pyro resistance.
I'm pulling for Venti. I don't really want Duran. Although I suppose
But
I should just try pulling for Duran. I
I
want
thought you
Yahoda.
already did that.
I want Yahoda,
I thought,
but I don't want any
I
of the
thought you already
5-star
got
characters in
Venti.
the banner.
But I thought you already had Venti.
I do. But yeah, probably should just try my luck at getting a new character rather than C1.
If you get Durin, you can get a fucking what do you call it? You can get a fucking Argentino buffer. You can get a Hutao buffer. You know your beloved plunge Hutao.
He's just gonna be a waste of space, like fucking Skarkus.
Why would he? He's a fucking off-field or on-fielder.
Because I'm not
She's
gonna be
basically
using him. Again, just like Skirk.
Rusty. He's
I
literally
already
a
have enough
better Shang.
characters that don't see
Literally a better
play.
Shang Ling. Rusty, he's a better Shang Ling.
And
And you know, all those times you keep complaining, oh, I can't clear this because I'm so weak and built shit. Then he literally makes it so you just do.
and
And he gives you free energy for the whole team, which is what you wanted. You want energy all the time, right? Because you're a fucking energy shill.
and
He literally is everything you ever wanted.
he is not a character that I like nor care about. That is the only thing that matters when it comes to me pulling for characters. I
Well, but
pulled
you
for
will though.
Donald because he's a chill guy. I pulled for
Rusty,
fucking Zero because
Rusty,
she's swell.
honestly,
S rank Hella was an insta pull because of course I would pull for Hella.
Rusty, he also buffs Dendro.
And I
You're
don't care
right.
about a stupid dragon twink.
Yes, you do. I'm gaslighting you right now.
I want Albedo. He fucking buffed Noel apparently.
Yeah, I mean, the fucking Hex and Circle buff for Albedo is a thing as well.
He's not in
Do you
the
not agree?
banner.
What
Remember
about
when
the
people
issue?
thought he was gonna show up in standard? Those were good times. There's still no Geo character in standard.
I'm reading what the fuck Albedo's Hex and Circle buff is. After creating a solar isotome on nearby party members, normal, charge, plunging, elemental skill, elemental burst damage are increased by 4% for every 1000% Albedo has. Maximum of 3000 defense for the 12% buff. Alright, that seems pretty dope. He just gives you a straight up damage buff when he's in the team now, and not just an EM buff for everyone. God,
Oh,
everyone in Mondstadt is so back. Can you tell me what Klee is, Resty?
no, my update finished, but it still has to verify files, so fuck me.
Resty, it says here when Klee deals damage with normal attacks, skill, or bursts, she gains one boom badge. Give me a two booms, Resty. Boom!
Boom,
Boom!
boom. What? Is, is that some sort of reference to some rock band or something?
She gains one boom badge that lasts 20 seconds. Each type of attack can grant at most one boom badge this way, and each badge has its own independent timer. While Klee has 1, 2, 3 boom badges, her special charge attack, Boom Boom Strike, deals 115, 130, 150 respectively on how many buffs it has. She can get a total of 150% increased charge damage when she has 3 boom badges resting.
Dude, I
Boom!
have to.
Boom! Boom!
I have to farm Witch's Scarlet Flames again.
Why would you? There's a better pyro. Fucking. There's a better fucking shit for her. Resty, are
Yeah,
you stupid?
probably.
Do you not remember? Do you not remember the charge attack? Set.
Yeah, right, I
Why would
suppose.
you? Yeah, why would you not use the charge attack set when Klee's all about charge attack? Charge attacks now, at least.
I wanted her burst to be off-field available, off-fieldable. That was the buff
Too
that would
bad.
have been nice. Too bad it did.
Too bad. Gosh.
There will never be. They really don't want off-field pyros.
I mean, they do because that's what Durin is.
Well, there's 3 characters like that so far.
What do you mean? We have Shangling, we have Durin, right? That's 2, right? Who's the
Ma-
off? Who's the third one?
Mawika.
Yeah, I guess true. But there's a fourth one. Pyro Traveler is also off field.
Oh, well, I don't play her, so.
There's also Toma, Pyro off field.
Not true.
Shinyan is also Pyro off field, even though she's physical DBS.
What do you mean off-field?
But
She can't do off-field pyro. What? What are you going on about?
Shinyan Shield triggers Pyro AoE, where if you hit multiple enemies.
Oh, right. The levels based on the amount of bitches you hit. Right.
Amber doesn't count. Her off field is only one trigger explosion from Baron Bunny.
Yeah, no, she doesn't count.
Dia is also off field.
I guess. A majority of them suck though, from what we're describing. With the exception of maybe Toma, I suppose he's pretty good. He's one of the rare few exceptions.
What do you mean? Mabuika and Pyro Traveler are good.
I know. And of course, I'm counting Durin and Shangling. I'm just saying,
Yes.
half of them are pretty mid at best.
I mean, Bennett doesn't count, right? He's just. I mean, he is off field, but you just fucking slap his burst and off field him
He applies Pyro, just not on the enemies.
on yourself, exactly. Yeah, that's about it. I think. Hey, that's enough.
It is not
You won't.
my.
Yes, it is. You know what we need more? Cryo off field.
You know that is also true.
Like, I mean, I guess. Okay, Kea, definitely good. Fiona, okay.
I'm pretty
Galio,
sure the
pretty
primary
okay.
reason they're against a cryo off fielder is because of melt. Vaporize is the best way to do pyro, DPS thingy. So the moment they release a character that's good at off fielding with, I mean potentially that's what the cryo archon would probably be. It would be power creep. Yelan would not be playable anymore or whatever.
Ah, why is the game telling me to go to Windrise? Why is Sucrose in Windrise statue? So Resty, out of all the monster characters that I don't have for the buff, I only don't have a very little amount actually. I don't have 3 characters. You know, why did they not buff the look
They didn't buff Diluk.
or Kea or Lisa or Amber?
Well, those
You know,
are
Lisa.
starting characters, so they probably didn't want to give them any buffs because they want them to still suck.
Honestly, I really think that they would at least have Lisa as a buff. You know, because Lisa's a witch. Alice is a witch. They're witches.
I definitely would have enjoyed the Lisa buff. And an Amber buff.
Exactly. Honestly, Kea buff. Kea is still fucking pretty good though. even without a buff. But just buff it for just buff everyone in Mondstadt, please.